joining this series of webinar. My name is Engineer Mercy Basios, and if you're just flipping through the YouTube page, please do us a favor to click the subscribe button so that you'll be able to get more information that will actually help you to freelancing and more other information that will guide you either as a new buyer or someone that is transitioning into tech or a freelancer that has been into tech for a while. Alright, so today we'll be looking at hidden skills that clients are desperately hiring in 2025. My goal is to help you understand what clients actually need in a remote setting and also what can make you become bookable. You know, it's not about having a skill. It's not about learning tech skill. It's also about you learning the tech skill and becoming what? Bookable and becoming what? Relevant. So making the skill itself benefit you is one of the reasons I have this webinar series and broadcast to you to help you through. Alright, so beyond certificates, beyond your certification, like if you're someone like me that I've graduated for years, like up to 10 years, and you've not gotten a job offer and you're just, okay, I'm already 35 years and you're 35 years and above, okay, so this is what you need to know, that beyond your certificates, skills, tech skill can actually better your life, make your life better off, and make you, you know, move from being overlooked to being booked. Alright, so I want you to understand that beyond certificates, your skills, you know, can hire you, can keep you hired, and also understand the remote culture, why businesses value clarity, proactiveness, and reliability over fancy job titles. So it's not enough to tell somebody like myself, I'm Engineer Mercy Basios, and then they give you a job of a DevOps engineer. You cannot do it. So it's not about the fancy title. It's also about the competence. It's also about the proactiveness. It's also about what? The reliability and the value you can actually offer to your employers. That's what will keep you booked. Okay, it's very important. I also want you to understand client psychology. You know why clients goes beyond reading your portfolio and your CV, and they now choose. Oh, okay, if they read your portfolio, you've told them how you you lied. Okay, let us be sincere. Most time people lie on their CV because a lot of times you may not be hired if you do not lie. So now you're giving too much lies on the CV that you cannot defend. Now when a client goes through your CV and they go through it, they already know that this CV you're actually lying and that you may not be able to deliver the job. And as a result of that, you see that they will dump your CV. So you keep on having rejection, not because your CV is bad, and in most cases it might be your CV, but most time it's not about your CV. Most time it's about the fact that they already know that these tools you are lighted, you cannot do it. Now sometimes back up with your cover letter, some people have a lot of errors on their write-up, all of that. So when they look at the things and the duration of, you know, the time frame you claim, that's what I've told my students now. In 2025, you no longer add your year of graduation. You no longer add the year you finish training with them data skill, because if you add those years and they want to put it through with the job title and description you've actually meted up together, they will understand that something is not balancing. Something is not balancing. So in order to avoid all of that, it is best that you actually tell the employer or the recruiter your skill, your areas of proficiency and competence over the year of graduation and the year where you acquire your skill. Okay, so it's very important. All right, now we'll be looking at underestimated skills that build trust and booking. You need to understand that there are some skills people underestimate, and unfortunately those are the skills that are actually building trust and booking. Like I said in my flyer, that tech skill is not coding. So if you're looking at, let me go and do coding and web design in 2025, I'm sorry, you might actually be broke, because you need to understand the skills that will keep you relevant in your field as a freelancer or as someone into tech. Okay, now let us look at the few points I've highlighted that will guide you into the skills that will actually help you move from being broke to gaining mastery and making money online. Number one is what we call digital professionalism. What is digital professionalism? I'm going to be highlighting what that means. Digital professionalism simply means showing up, responding, organizing tasks, and making the client feel safe. So digital professionalism simply means showing up, responding, organizing, and making your clients feel safe. So if you're not always showing up, like I've applied for this job, I applied for that, and you're resting or you're already relaxed, or I've gotten this rejection, I've gotten that one, I'm not going to do it again, then you're not actually competent. So it means showing up, responding, organizing tasks, and making your clients feel safe. Now this skill is what clients are actually paying for in 2025. Number two is what we call information management. Information management, what does that mean? Information management simply means they are underrated art of handling clients' files, tasks, messages, and follow-up without stress or error. Now you're able to manage your client's tasks, you're able to manage their file, you're able to manage do their follow-up without any form of error, without any form of problem or chaos. That is what they are paying for. So how do you come into this? Probably you're coming into lead generation, customer service, virtual assistant, telemarketing, or any of those tech job roles. So the clients are actually looking at how you can deliver this job role competently without any form of error. That's when you'll be having clients coming after you. Number three is initiative and task ownership. Initiative and task ownership. What does that simply mean? It means that as a freelancer, you're not just expected to have a skill. So you see a lot of people learn one skill or the other. They've learned almost 30-something skill with Digital Skill Hub, and they still see another coach talking about digital skill, and now our team members are landing job roles. They'll still go ahead to go and pay more money, only to go and discover that the money they are going to go and pay, the skill they are going to go and pay to learn, is still the same skill that they were taught. Some move ahead to learn courses in Udemy, other learning platform. At the end of the day, they are not practicalizing it. Like, they do not know the basic. What they only have is just the tools. So it's not okay for you to have just the tools. It's okay for you to know the tools, but it's also better for you as a freelancer to have your personal initiative, okay, and also to gain ownership of the job. So when you apply for a job and you're being given the job, it's not expected of you to always look up to your employer. Please sir, what do I do? Please sir, what do I do? Anyone that is overly dependent on the employer will already know that you are not competent, because as an individual, you are supposed to do to have your personal initiative. It's your personal initiative that makes you stand out in those freelancing jobs, okay? So you must have initiative of what to do when a problem comes, how to go about solving that problem without waiting for the employer to tell you what to do, and how to escalate the problem, gaining ownership of the job, making it look as if it's your personal business. Because first of all, you cannot be a good freelancer or a good employee if you are not a good employee. So if you cannot put yourself in the shoe of the employer, you will not be able to deliver competently. So it's very important that you gain initiative of what to do, and also how you're to do take up the job role without being a burden to the person that employ you. So being a coach, some students will reach out to you over something you've told them to do. You do this one, they keep on coming back, repeating the same thing. So when you get tired, you just keep quiet and not respond again. The same thing is applicable to your job role as a freelancer. If you're not competent enough to do your job role, and always going back to the employer to ask them, what should I do? What should I do? They already know you're not competent, and then you'll be fired. So